My daughter happens to work for we're going to call him a gentleman, for lack of a better term, for the gentleman that this merchant is staying with. I did overhear that he is staying with the local magistrate, a man by the name of Kuval, whom my daughter works for his household. However, it's come to my attention that she and others of that household are being ill-treated. Now, I do have some circumstantial evidence that this person, Kuval, is not on the up and up as far as being good stewards of local taxes. But I have no hard evidence. Would you be willing to basically plant some evidence on this man while you are in his house? I assume that you're going to get whatever that merchant stole back. It's probably in the magistrate's house. Would you be able to plant some evidence for me, and then I will anonymously report?
He's been mistreating people and abusing public funds. Never did like corrupt governments, so.
That's good to hear. So what I had in mind I have no skills in this, but I'm hoping possibly that you do, that we can plant some documents in his house.
Sounds like a plan.
Do you have any skills that might be able to facilitate that?
Oh, yeah. I can forge stuff, and I can climb walls, and I'm super sneaky.
Ah, okay. Well, you sound like the man that might be able to help me out, and I can definitely help you out. I do have some sample documents that you can use to forge a document that implicates him in embezzling tax funds.
We can do this.
Okay.
Well, let me pour you a drink. If you'll wait here, I'll go get those, and we can kind of get to work. I'll provide you a room until this evening, when it's probably be best that we wait till dark before would you?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna...
Before we pull off the caper.
I wear my sunglasses at night.
Right.
Yeah, I'm in. Let's do it.
Okay, so he pours you a mug of ale and then walks into the back for a few moments. Comes back with some papers and spreads them out in front of you, and also gives you a blank sheet of paper, several sheets of paper with an inkwell and a pen.
Alrighty.
All right, so you want to
examine these.
Yeah. So while you're
documents.
studying those, let me pull out
This would be a D20 roll, correct?
Right. Well, no, actually, this is going to be a dexterity check.
Well,
Okay,
so
this is
yes, but for the proficiency, it's forgery is Dex +1, so 16. So I need to roll the D20, I'm assuming, and get lower than a 16.
Yeah. Hold on, just a second. Let me
Okay.
make sure that, because I've got Dex as a -1. Let me make sure that I I saw that right. I have been known to make mistakes quite often. Alright, so rogue, forgery. Yeah, so this is going to be a dexterity with a modifier of -1. So you're going to have to, you have a dexterity of 15, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Dexterity
so
15.
Right, so let's turn over to forgery real quick, and we'll just read off what is required for the check to. All right, here we go. So this proficiency enables the character to create duplicates of documents and handwriting, and to detect such forgeries created by others. To forge a document where the handwriting is not specific to a person, the character needs only to have seen a similar document before. So, but we're doing one that's going to be specific to somebody's handwriting. To forge a name, an autograph of that person is needed, and a proficiency check with a -2 penalty must be successfully rolled. To forge a longer document written in the hand of some particular person, a large sample of the handwriting, which we have, is needed with a -3 penalty to the check. So this is going to be a little bit more difficult.
Already.
It is important to note that the forger always thinks that he has been successful. Okay?
Great.
All right. Let's see.
All right. So modifier -3,
Yeah, modifier -3.
because there's a modifier thing here on the dice.
Yeah, I'll just do the. We'll just do the.
Oh, I already clicked the.
Oh, did you?
-3.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
crap,
so
crap.
if the die roll is failed.
Oh, I gotta go away. Okay, we're good.
So I'm trying to decide I'm trying to figure out whether it's lower or higher, but it's not specifying. Because a 20 is always, it says a 20 is always successful and a 1 is always unsuccessful. But it doesn't make any sense to have a high dexterity if you have to roll
Low.
right. Well, if you have to roll high. Let me take a look at just the general proficiencies part here. Okay, so using non-weapon proficiencies. Okay, so if a proficiency check is required, Table 37, I'm looking at Table 37 right now, which lists which abilities is used in each proficiency. Add the modifier, so it's going to be a -3, listed in the table, to the appropriate ability score, which is dexterity. So that's going to make that a 12.
So I have to roll 12 or lower.
Then the player rolls a d20.
Okay.
If the roll is equal to or less than the character's adjusted ability score, the character accomplishes what he is trying to do. So you have to roll, we have to roll a 12 or lower.
Sending it. 11.
All right. So in this case, it would probably have been better if I had rolled it privately, but that's okay.
It's what it is.
Because you're supposed to always think that you were successful.
I was gonna assume I succeeded.